I've had so many friends who have already said good things about their trip to Dubai. I have friends who are based here, and I don't know why it's taking me this long. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah. Everyone, my name is David, and I'm the editor of Golf News Tabloid. And I'm so excited today to have with me the reigning Miss Universe herself, Catriona Gray. Okay, so Catriona, welcome to Dubai.
Thank you.
Why did it take you so long to come to the UAE?
I know, right? I was just having a conversation also with Josh, who I'm sure you've met from Expedition. I've had so many friends who have already said good things about their trip to Dubai. I have friends who are based here, and I don't know why it's taking me this long. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah. So why don't we go back to that night in December? Talk a little bit about it. I know you've spoken a lot about it, but let's go back. You can't have enough of that moment, right?
Well, you know what, it's such a surreal feeling to prepare for something for months and to go through such a journey to get to that one night. And it symbolizes so much because, you know, you just don't know, is my life going to change after this night ends? And actually, what's funny, it wasn't actually a night, it was an early morning in Bangkok, Thailand. It was like a 7 a.m. show. If we combine that with the lack of sleep and being topsy-turvy with time, we're all a little bit delirious, we're a little bit incredulous, but what an amazing experience. One, being in Bangkok, Thailand, there were so many amazing fans and supporters who came out to support not only me, but the rest of the girls. So the energy in the Impact Arena was unbelievable. And of course, we had so many fellow Filipinos there also, which made me feel so supported that night. Even when I'm standing in top two, if you look at my face, it's almost like I'm calm. But that's really because I really had this attitude going into the competition of, I'm so grateful to be here. I know I've done my best, and if my best gets me to this place or it gives me the title, you know what, I'll be happy. And it just so happens that it was my night.
Obviously, your life has changed. But tell me, in what way has it, you know, it's a change, but has changed? What are
I still feel like that same simple girl that I always was. I lived on my own in the Philippines. I used to commute. I would always take all my bags everywhere. You know, I'd go and do my grocery and just simple things like that. Like, I still feel like that girl. I don't feel like I've changed, but now I sometimes get taken aback when people recognize me on the street, or I see people and they're so overwhelmed with joy and excitement upon seeing me. It kind of takes me back because I don't feel like a big deal.
What does it feel like to be called the pride of the Philippines? Does it keep you up at night?
It doesn't keep me up at night, but it is a huge honor to be able to see people from elders to kids, see them at my homecoming, see them on social media, just either doing the lava walk or just giving words of admiration and support. It really means so much to me, because that's what makes what I do so fulfilling. It's not just about me, it's about my country and also the people that I'm able to affect in a positive way. My job ends when I pass the crown, because this is something I want to do for my whole life. The work that I'm doing now is something that I want to do as Catriona in the years going forward, whether that be the charity and cause work that I do, being able to be a spokesperson, being able to be a role model, being able to be a brand ambassadress, and also pursue my own passions in music and business. I want to still continue doing that even past my reign.
There's a lot of talk about the Binibining Filipinas pageant, and a person who's going to represent the Philippines, Kazini, who has a Middle Eastern connection.
Yes, I believe she does.
What are your thoughts? Would you like to pass on the crown to another Filipino?
I mean, of course, I would love to. But you know what? There are so many amazing girls that come through Miss Universe every single year. And it's not even about the crown, because within this community, there are women who excel in their own right, whether they're a Miss Universe or just a contender. And that's what's so great about our platform. It really changes girls' lives, and more so, you become a part of a community that uplifts women. I wish Gazini all the best. I'm so excited. I was there to crown her in the Philippines.
You spoke about HIV/AIDS in our interview.
Yes.
Why is that so close to your heart, and also what would you like to do going forward?
I've been an HIV and AIDS advocate for about 3 years now, and the sad truth is I was pulled to the cause because it affected someone close to me when I was around 22 22 years old, I had a friend, because I worked as a model, who was a model booker, and he passed away from health complications due to HIV, and he was only 26. And until then, I never really had any perception or any knowledge about HIV and AIDS, especially the state of it in my country of the Philippines. And it really shocked me to see that it's not only the medical implications that affects people's lives, but the stigma and discrimination that also surround them as a community. And so I've been advocating for HIV/AIDS ever since, for early testing and prevention, for breaking down the stigma, opening up conversations about it, because people's lives shouldn't be defined by a medical condition, because that's all it is.
You've already released a music video.
Yes.
How big is music going to feature in the future for you?
You know what, it's always been a passion of mine ever since I was a little girl. And
You studied music as
Yes,
well, right?
I did. I studied music, so it's something I definitely want to pursue as a passion, as a recording artist in the future. And I would love to bring together my love for cause and my love for music, and perhaps benefit concerts in the future too.
You're meeting all your UAE fans tonight. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm so excited to meet the fans tonight. I know that a lot of Filipinos will be there, and the reason that makes me really, really excited is because the majority of the Filipinos here in the UAE are overseas Filipino workers. To know the sacrifice that they make in being away from their family just to support their family back home is really heroic to me, and it actually inspires me because of the selflessness that they possess for the love of family and for the love of country. So I think if anything's going to be the biggest takeaway from meeting my fans tonight, it's going to be that.
You are also quite popular on social media. You are quite active. Well, how do you? I'm sure there are like negativity
Of course.
out there as well. How does Miss Universe deal with all of that? With a lot of grace, of course.
I'm honestly just like any other person. You know, I try to have a thick skin, and at times it does hurt because I am human too. When it comes to negativity online, you just really have to kind of talk to yourself and say, you know what, they don't know you as a person. They don't know the depth of your character. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what you believe in and who you are. So you shouldn't take what they say about you as an assessment of yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they've never met you, and then they're saying these things about you, and probably if they were in front of you, they wouldn't even say those things. So when it comes to social media, I never retaliate with negativity because I feel like that's just a never-ending cycle. I always try and promote positivity, and I feel like that's not conditional to me being a title holder. I believe everyone has the ability to stop that cycle of hate and negativity, especially when it comes to social media.
Amazing. On that note, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
For your time also.